Let's walk on the wise path.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered why the world sometimes feels like it's working against you? Or why it seems like you're not quite reaching your full potential? Well, buckle up because today we're diving deep into something that might just blow your mind. We're talking about the pineal gland and how its calcification could be a deliberate strategy to keep us all a little bit, well, dumber than we should be. Intrigued? Let's get started. The pineal gland, the basics. All right, so let's kick things off with the basics. What exactly is the pineal gland? This little pea-sized organ is tucked away in the center of your brain, and it plays a pretty significant role in regulating our sleep-wake cycle through the production of melatonin. But hold on, it does a lot more than just help you get a good night's sleep. The pineal gland, despite its small size, is crucial for maintaining our biological rhythms. It's responsible for producing and regulating some vital hormones, the most well-known being melatonin. Melatonin is what helps manage our sleep patterns by responding to the light-dark cycle. But that's just scratching the surface. The pineal gland is often considered the seat of the soul, or the third eye, and it's been linked to mystical and spiritual experiences throughout history. Located deep in the brain, near the thalamus, the pineal gland is shaped like a tiny pine cone, hence its name. It has a fascinating evolutionary history, believed to be a vestigial remnant of an ancient third eye that some animals, like reptiles, still possess. In humans, while it doesn't have the same visual capabilities, its influence on our consciousness and perception is profound. The third eye, more than just a myth. The pineal gland has been referred to as the third eye for centuries across various cultures. Ancient Egyptians, Hindus, and even some secret societies have linked this gland to spiritual awakening and higher states of consciousness. Think about that for a second. Cultures separated by time and geography all recognize the power of this tiny organ. Coincidence? I think not. Let's journey back in time to understand the mystique surrounding the third eye. In ancient Egypt, the Eye of Horus symbol, often depicted on tombs and artifacts, is believed to represent the pineal gland. The Egyptians saw it as the gateway to the soul and a conduit to the afterlife. This eye symbolized protection, royal power, and good health, intertwining physical and spiritual well-being in a single emblem. Meanwhile, in Hindu tradition, the Ajna chakra, or the third eye chakra, is located between the eyebrows. This chakra is considered the center of intuition and foresight associated with the pineal gland. Activating this chakra through meditation and yoga practices is said to unlock heightened states of awareness and spiritual enlightenment. It's fascinating to see how these ancient traditions converge on the significance of the pineal gland as a bridge to higher consciousness. Symbols and secrets. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Have you ever noticed how often the pine cone symbol pops up in religious and elite circles? Take a look at the Vatican, for instance. You'll find pine cone statues and motifs everywhere. This isn't just an artistic choice. It's a nod to the pineal gland. Secret societies like the Rosicrucians have long been rumored to possess techniques to activate this gland, giving them a significant advantage over the rest of us. Let's dive deeper into the world of symbols and secrets. The pine cone, a symbol that appears innocent and decorative at first glance, holds profound esoteric significance. In many cultures, it represents spiritual enlightenment and the gateway to higher consciousness, often linked directly to the pineal gland. This symbolism is far from arbitrary and suggests a hidden understanding shared among the elites. Consider the Vatican, one of the most influential religious institutions in the world. Among its many artworks and sculptures, you'll find the pine cone courtyard, featuring a massive bronze pine cone statue. Why would such a seemingly mundane object hold a place of prominence here? It's believed that this is a subtle acknowledgement of the pineal gland's importance, a nod to the esoteric knowledge that transcends religious dogma. Calcification, the hidden agenda. So, what's the deal with calcification? Simply put, It's the process where calcium builds up in the pineal gland, essentially turning it to stone. This calcification impairs the gland's function, and it's thought to be caused by factors like processed foods, heavy metals, and you guessed it, water fluoridation. There's a theory that this isn't just happening by accident. Some believe it's a deliberate effort to keep the population less aware, less creative, and more compliant. Calcification of the pineal gland is a widespread issue that affects a large portion of the population. This process, where calcium phosphate crystals accumulate in the gland, diminishes its ability to function properly. While it might sound like a natural aging process, many researchers and spiritual leaders argue that it's exacerbated by environmental factors that we encounter daily. Let's break it down. Our modern diet, laden with processed foods and artificial additives, is a significant contributor to pineal gland calcification. These foods often contain high levels of calcium, which can deposit in the gland. Additionally, exposure to heavy metals like mercury and lead, found in various sources including seafood, dental fillings, and industrial pollution, can further promote calcification. Why keep us? Why would anyone want to keep us dumbed down? It's simple control. By keeping the masses in a state of conformity and obedience, the elites and those in power can maintain their hold on society. When we're not thinking critically or questioning the status quo, we're much easier to manage. Scary, right? Let's delve into the psychology of control. Throughout history, those in power have often employed tactics to keep the masses subdued and compliant. From ancient empires to modern governments, the strategy remains the same: limit the flow of information, discourage critical thinking, and promote a culture of obedience. The calcification of the pineal gland, reducing our mental and spiritual capacities, plays right into this agenda. When our ability to think critically is impaired, we're less likely to question the actions and motives of those in power. We're more prone to accept things at face value, follow orders without hesitation, and conform to societal norms without challenging them. This isn't just a theoretical concept, it's evident in various aspects of our daily lives. Consider the education system, which often emphasizes rote memorization over critical thinking, or the media, which frequently presents information in a way that discourages independent analysis and fosters a sense of fear or complacency. These are tools used to shape public perception and maintain control, awakening the pineal gland. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to decalcify and activate your pineal gland. Techniques from various spiritual traditions can help awaken this third eye. Advanced meditation practices, visualization exercises, and even the use of specific sound frequencies are believed to stimulate the pineal gland. When activated, this gland can lead to heightened intuition, clairvoyance, and a deeper connection with the spiritual world. So, how do we go about awakening this powerful gland? Let's start with some practical steps you can take right now. First, detoxification is crucial. Reducing your intake of processed foods and minimizing exposure to heavy metals can significantly impact your pineal gland's health. Eating a clean, balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains supports overall brain function and reduces calcification. Consider incorporating foods high in antioxidants, like blueberries and turmeric, which can help combat oxidative stress and promote glandular health. The potential within us. Imagine the possibilities if more people had access to this knowledge. A society where individuals are more conscious, spiritually connected, and in tune with their true potential. It could be a game changer. The pineal gland is often described as a portal to higher spiritual dimensions, allowing us to perceive realities beyond the physical world. Pretty cool, huh? When the pineal gland is fully activated, it's believed to open up pathways to higher states of consciousness and spiritual awareness. This isn't just about seeing the world differently. It's about experiencing a deeper connection with the universe and understanding our place within it. The potential within each of us is immense, and awakening the pineal gland is a key step towards realizing that potential. Consider the impact on creativity and problem solving. An activated pineal gland can enhance intuition and insight, allowing us to approach challenges with a fresh perspective. Artists, scientists, and innovators throughout history have often described moments of sudden clarity or inspiration. What if these moments were linked to the activation of the pineal gland? By tapping into this source of inner wisdom, we could unlock new levels of creativity and innovation. Practical steps. So, what can you do to start this journey? First off, let's talk about detoxing your pineal gland. This involves reducing your intake of processed foods and avoiding exposure to heavy metals. Drinking fluoride-free water is also a big step. On top of that, incorporating meditation and visualization practices into your daily routine can make a huge difference. Let's dive into the practical steps you can take to begin awakening your pineal gland and unlocking its full potential. Detox your diet. Start by cleaning up your diet. Processed foods often contain additives and preservatives that can contribute to pineal gland calcification. Focus on whole, natural foods like fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and lean proteins. These foods provide essential nutrients and antioxidants that support overall brain health. Reduce heavy metal exposure. Heavy metals such as mercury and lead can accumulate in the body and contribute to calcification. Avoid using products that contain these metals, such as certain types of fish with high mercury levels and old household items. Opt for natural cleaning and personal care products to reduce your exposure to these harmful substances. Fluoride-free water. Fluoride in drinking water is a controversial topic, but many believe it contributes to pineal gland calcification. Using a water filter that removes fluoride can help minimize your exposure. There are various types of filters available, from simple pitchers to more advanced systems that can be installed in your home. Meditation. Regular meditation practice is one of the most effective ways to stimulate and activate your pineal gland. Mindfulness meditation, where you focus on your breath and stay present, can help calm the mind and create the mental space needed for spiritual growth. Guided meditations specifically designed to awaken the third eye can also be beneficial. Visualization exercises. During meditation, incorporate visualization exercises where you imagine a bright light or energy flowing to your pineal gland. Visualize this light cleansing and activating the gland, opening your third eye and enhancing your awareness. Sound therapy. Listening to specific sound frequencies, such as binaural beats, can influence brainwave activity and promote pineal gland activation. Frequencies around 936 Hz are often associated with the pineal gland. You can find many tracks online designed to support this practice. Sunlight exposure. Spending time in natural sunlight helps regulate your body's circadian rhythms and can stimulate the pineal gland. Aim to spend at least 20 minutes a day outside, preferably in the morning. This simple practice can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. Relaxation and stress reduction. Chronic stress can negatively affect your health and hinder spiritual awakening. Engage in activities that promote relaxation and reduce stress, such as yoga, tai chi, and deep breathing exercises. Creating a peaceful environment and maintaining a healthy work-life balance are also important. Spiritual practices. Explore spiritual practices that resonate with you. Whether it's studying ancient texts, joining a meditation group, or learning from a spiritual teacher, surrounding yourself with supportive communities and practices can amplify your efforts to awaken your pineal gland. Historical insights. Looking back at history, it's fascinating to see how different cultures independently recognize the power of the pineal gland. The Eye of Horus in Egyptian mythology is often interpreted as a representation of the third eye. In Hindu tradition, the Ajna chakra, located between the eyebrows, is associated with intuition and spiritual perception. Even in the esoteric interpretations of the Bible, the opening of the third eye is seen as a process of spiritual illumination. Throughout history, the pineal gland has been revered as a gateway to higher consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. Let's explore some of the most intriguing historical insights and cultural references that highlight the significance of this mysterious gland. In ancient Egypt, the Eye of Horus symbol is a powerful representation of the pineal gland. The Eye of Horus, also known as the Wadjet, symbolizes protection, royal power, and good health. It's often depicted as an eye with distinctive markings, resembling the human eye. Some researchers believe that this symbol represents the pineal gland and its connection to spiritual awakening and higher perception. The Egyptians regarded the pineal gland as the seat of the soul and a conduit to the afterlife, emphasizing its importance in their spiritual practices. Modern implications. In today's world, the potential of the pineal gland is still largely unexplored by modern science. But as more people become aware of its significance, we could see a shift towards a more conscious and spiritually connected society. This isn't just about personal enlightenment, it's about creating a world where everyone can reach their full potential. Despite the advancements in neuroscience and psychology, the pineal gland remains somewhat of an enigma in modern science. Its biological functions, such as regulating sleep-wake cycles through melatonin production, are well documented. However, its potential role in spiritual experiences and higher states of consciousness is still a subject of ongoing research and debate. As more people become aware of the pineal gland's significance, we are witnessing a growing interest in practices aimed at its activation. This shift is not just a trend, but a movement towards a more conscious and spiritually connected society. People are increasingly seeking ways to enhance their mental and spiritual well-being, exploring meditation, yoga, and other spiritual practices that support pineal gland health. Techniques for activation. Let's dive a bit deeper into the techniques for activating your pineal gland. One method is through Kundalini energy, which can cause the pineal gland to increase in size and vibration. This is often experienced as a buzzing sensation in the head, leading to significant spiritual awakening. Another approach is the practice of creating a total vacuum within oneself, as described by Sadhguru, a renowned spiritual master. This technique can cause the door of the third eye to open, leading to profound changes in perception. Activating the pineal gland involves various techniques that can stimulate and enhance its function, leading to heightened states of consciousness and spiritual insight. Let's explore some of the most effective methods in detail. Kundalini energy activation. Kundalini yoga and meditation practices aim to awaken the dormant energy at the base of the spine and channel it upwards through the chakras. When this energy reaches the pineal gland, it can cause the gland to vibrate and expand, leading to a profound sense of spiritual awakening. Practitioners often describe this experience as a buzzing or tingling sensation in the head, accompanied by heightened awareness and a deep sense of inner peace. Breathwork practices, specific breathwork techniques such as pranayama in yoga, can also stimulate the pineal gland. Deep, rhythmic breathing helps oxygenate the brain and activate the gland, promoting a sense of calm and heightened awareness. Alternate nostril breathing, in particular, is known to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain, supporting pineal gland activation. Sound frequencies. Using sound frequencies such as binaural beats or isochronic tones can influence brainwave activity and stimulate the pineal gland. Listening to frequencies around 936 Hz, often associated with the pineal gland, can promote a state of deep relaxation and enhance spiritual awareness. These sound frequencies can be incorporated into meditation practices or used as a background soundtrack during relaxation. Crystal healing. Certain crystals, like amethyst and clear quartz, are believed to support pineal gland activation. Placing these crystals on the forehead during meditation or carrying them with you throughout the day can help stimulate the third eye chakra. Crystal healing is a complementary practice that can amplify the effects of other techniques. Dietary adjustments, as mentioned earlier, detoxifying your diet by reducing processed foods and avoiding fluoride can support pineal gland health. Incorporating foods rich in antioxidants, like berries, leafy greens, and nuts can help combat calcification and promote overall brain function. Sun gazing, safely gazing at the sun during the first few minutes of sunrise or the last few minutes of sunset, is another technique believed to stimulate the pineal gland. This practice, known as sun gazing, should be approached with caution and performed gradually to avoid eye damage. The natural light can help regulate circadian rhythms and support pineal gland activation. In wrapping up, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked on today. We've delved into the fascinating world of the pineal gland, uncovering its profound significance beyond its biological functions. From ancient cultures to modern spiritual practices, the pineal gland has been revered as a gateway to higher consciousness and spiritual enlightenment.